Okay, hi YouTube, I guess. I am going to be making a crew show-off video today for a bunch of reasons. We've gotten a lot of oddballs over the years, like oddballs hexes, oddballs hybrids, mostly hybrids. But it seems like our personal chat and Pets Bazaar as a whole seem to have caught the bug for oddballs hexes. So we've accumulated a good few. And God, we're starting to do it too. You know, again, our chat kind of got hooked. Hi, Whale Pastel. You get a different show-off video. Um, our chat got into breeding like cat honkers, basically like honkers with ears and tail, because EC Rose put a bunch of those up in the boutique on Pets Bazaar, and they're crazy good. Um, they're so good. If you are watching this and there are still some up, I highly recommend getting one. They are fantastic. They are Brexes off of those, I believe, and we've been making our own and palette swapping them a little bit, because I guess we're obsessed with that now. So, yeah. I wanted to do a show-off video of all the ones we have so far. I have set them all to age 12 last night. I think it was after midnight, so they might be age 15 tonight, but I'm not gonna nitpick that or keep track of that. It is what it is. And obligatory disclaimer before this video probably gets very long, is hello cat I have not named yet, be gone. I'm not a professional. This isn't meant to be professional at all. I'm just like fucking around, and yeah, voice probably sounds like shit because there's a box fan on, and I have probably bronchitis. So yeah, this might get a little weird, but it should be fun. It's fun for me anyway. So, all right, we've got a lot of little guys to go through. I guess we can start with just down the list, I guess. So, this is Bubble Wrap. Bubble Wrap is old. A lot of these hybrid ones are old. Bubble Wrap was from a, little breeding project we had to just make, weird mixes. I think when combining, original breeds and, just various non-overriding breeds. So, obviously, Bubble Wrap here has Scorch body going on. If you're familiar with Oddballz, you'll notice that very distinct, my brain's chili pepper body, with the taper and the little blunt edge to it. I really like Bubble Wrap. Bubble Wrap's really cute. I'm sad we've never really played with them before, properly. I'm not sure what personality they are. I'm thinking maybe black and white short hair. I'm not sure. Yeah. The starry texture is really nice, though. I remember for this batch of hybrids, of which there are many in the showcase, we wanted to do one recolored patterned texture. Oh, hi. Jumping on my cursor. One recolored pattern texture, which, as you can see, is this star texture right here. It's also on the head. It's just being Z-shaded. I think. Let me just check that real quick. Yeah, that's Z-shading. Really nice Z-shading, honestly. Really, really pretty. And then for the other body textures, it would be the base texture kind of, desaturated and turned into a base, or the pattern texture desaturated turned into a base for other colors, so that's why you can see the star pattern on all these. You can even see it on the toes and the accents. So yeah, this was a Brex hybrid. We did a lot of those. Oh, alright, you have fun, buddy. And we'll see a lot. But Bubble Wrap is definitely, I shouldn't say a favorite, there's actually a lot of really good ones in our pile. And we really like all of them, so. But, if you know us, we really like this kind of sleepy star look. Very pajama-like, very us. So that's that. Next one, Cadbury Egg. This is a new one. This is a honker hybrid that we lightly brexed in terms of, like, we just gave it a new palette. That's literally all we did to it. We'll take these out. This is by Lemon Carrots, who is new to the pets community, but has been doing great stuff with hybrids, and we really, really like picking up their stuff so far and giving it a fresh coat of paint with palettes. That's all you really need. Palettes are a great way to break things and make them just a little more flashy. So yeah, I really like Cadbury Egg. Cadbury Egg was, brown before, because that's kind of where the name comes from, but we really wanted to see what a softer palette would look like. They're gonna get a lot bigger. This is them, again, everyone is in like a kitten stage with this. They get to proper honker size, but oh my god, look at how cute they are when you pick them up. So cute. Really looking forward to raising this thing. Very good. Also, right, I actually know what's in this. This is honker, for sure. Light show, which you can see in the back spots. Velveteen worm, which you can see from the little antennae things, kind of look like a bunny. And the face. And I think there might have been some noodle dragon in here, just because that's what Lemon was breeding with, but I don't think it's super evident on the file itself. Very interesting. So that's Cadbury Egg. Cadbury Egg's real good. And for the record, if some of these take longer than others, it is not an indicator of how much we like them. It is just like going into technique and stuff a lot of the time, because we don't have much like personal detail for these guys yet. Alright, this is Cheeky. This is one of our many Oddballz by Geek, because Geek put up a bunch of really nice retextures on Pets Bazaar, and we're kind of obsessed. Cheeky is a Grins, just like a regular base game Grins, just from the Carolyn breed file, I think. Yeah, turned into an alley cat overwrite. I mean, Grins are so fucking weird. They're great. They were our brother's favorite growing up, and we were like, I don't really get it. But as an adult, we think they're fucking great. They're weird. They're that kind of like Oddballz, bizarre type thing. And this one is very nice purple-wise. Geek has some amazing purple textures in his collection of stuff that he uses. They are fantastic. And this one is like kind of a shade you don't see much, along with that sort of like glitchy, surreal texture. Yeah, Cheeky's really cool. Really like the yellow accents as well. We personally don't tend to do, hold on. You are age 12. Why are you waddling at me? Give me a second. How are you pregnant? Okay, let's find out what's going on there. Okay. I have no idea what happened with that. Okay, stuck pregnancy. Great. I'll fix that later. I guess you're just gonna waddle at us forever. Yeah, we don't tend to do a lot of the, like, just untextured color, color overrides or anything like that. We don't tend to do that when we do retextures, just because we would rather focus on the texture set. But we do love when someone puts that extra bit of effort in there. Like with the eyes, with the teeth, with the outlines. It's just really nice. It makes us want to start doing it. So that's Cheeky. And we've got another one. We've got Chuckles. Again, just incredible color work. Really, really nice. This one doesn't have the matching teeth and sclera. This one has contrasting, which I think is nice. Very glitchy texture. Chuckles is also, I think I mentioned by Geek, yeah. Love this weird beast. It's really fun, also, just like... I didn't know their ears could, like, shift around like that. I mean, it makes sense, like, pretty much all of the Oddballz, body parts and stuff like that. Like, all of the important ones that you see, like, obviously the, teeth are Oddballs and stuff. Like, if you see ears on one of these things, generally it is just straight up made with earballs and stuff like that. So they will move around, and it's really cool. it really makes us want to learn move sections. Like, I mean, if you saw our recent Creepy Crawly breed file, that's definitely inspired by this kind of stuff, but more in like scales and extension category. Okay, I guess Jackpot wants to be next. Hello. Okay, this is when we might give a repalette job or something, because, like, it's really cute, but we're not super huge on the way the textures look, but also we like the textures, and, like, I just think a different color palette might do it some good. We're really iffy about color paletting opaque textures, but we did it on one of the ones we'll go over, and it actually looked really good in our palette. So we will be trying that, very potentially. So Jackpot here is a normal original breeds hybrid with a Walrus, and it has giant feet. What else is there to say? I can't remember if the proportions kind of balance out as it gets older, but it's really funny. Honestly, part of why I'm like, maybe it could use a fresh coat of paint is because the Z shading is a little indistinct on this, and it might be nicer to get something that's a little more high contrast, because the like front legs kind of blend into the back legs a little bit, and I'm just not pleased with that. Aside from that, though, like, really funny little guy. Kind of blobby with how the arms and the giant fucking feet go together. Love the tail. This is definitely one of our older ones that we're like, I could probably fix this one up. But definitely keeping it. It's really sweet. That's Jackpot. Floppus. Floppus is another Walrus hybrid. Oh my god. Look at this thing. Floppus is one that we made as part of a Dukes Group challenge we made for ourselves. I forget the details of it, but it was a thing. I think it was random breeds slapped together, and if I remember correctly, this was Walrus, and I want to say one of the VPZ rats because of that tail. I want to say that, but I'm not entirely sure. And then the body textures are phenomenal. This is definitely one of our favorite body texture sets we've done for a Hex, I would argue. Just in like how rich the like blue greens are, it's really nice. Just great little guy. Did you just snub something? Are you high finickiness? Ooh, that's fun. Yeah. We did actually naturally raise this guy like years ago. But we're putting him back down to 12 because it's been ages, we don't remember anything about him, and I think it's time for a new adventure. So yeah, Floppus. Really, really cute. Walrus mix. Okay. Walrus mixes are kind of underrated. We actually picked another one up from Cheat that we will show off in this video. Like, we picked up 5 minutes before because we were like waffling as soon as we woke up on whether to get it. So that's Floppus. We want more Walrus. Okay, 1 second, I need to check something. Okay. Sequin, no. It's not your show off. Go away. Take you out. Put you away. Away. Alright. Frederick. Oh man. Frederick. This is one of our favorite hybrids we've ever brexed. Easily. Like, easily. This is a 102, an original breed hybrid, I think. I'm pretty sure those are like the straight down 102 legs. Oh man, like such a simple pet, and not one that you generally think like that's an Oddballz hybrid, but it counts in our eyes, and that fucking texture set is like so good with the tiger print. I think the white is actually not on a, yeah, that's not on a tiger print face. That's like on a cracked glass face or something like that. I don't know. Very cool though. Love this guy. I think he gets pretty big as an adult, but I don't remember for sure. These were the hybrids we're mentioning that we rexed years ago were 2019, 2020, I believe. So they're old. They're real old compared to like our more modern stuff. But it's nice giving them the time to like play and be noticed. So that's Frederick. Um, oh, of course, the one that started this whole craze. Gauntlet Legends, as our friend Shivers has named her. Um, this is the honker from EC Rose, was at the boutique. Um, she is so round and so cute. She gets a lot bigger. Regular honker size, but a lot bigger. Um, you've got the blue plaid on the edges, which is more visible when adult because they get bigger. Oh my god. High naughtiness stat. Amazing. So that's Gauntlet. Um, she is probably going to get a lot of attention in these vids because we have been playing with her a bit. Um, but I will try not to just dedicate the entire thing to her. Again, not a measure of quality, just like compared to the other ones, just like, oh my god, she's captured our heart and has been in our game for a little bit. Well, now she is Babby. Um, beautiful, beautiful animal. I don't want to skip this one. I don't want to skip this one for now. So, discussion, like a brief aside, tangent, whatever, explanation. Our husband Como and us have very different interests. We share a lot of like love of the same kind of game dev, of the same kind of game dev philosophy, of like creative process and stuff like that, but how that actually comes out and how that manifests is very different for either of us. It leads to us having a lot of really nice discussions, and we watch a lot of like videos together on different game design things and like share each other's interests. But our system has still been pretty reserved about sharing pet stuff with him, even though he's really interested in it and he really likes it. Just because we've had some bad history with like people being mean to us about that before. But we're trying to work on that. And in the process, the other night we told him about pets and showed him some stuff, and he really liked honkers, like a lot. So last night, I sat down. Okay, Cheeky, you can be out during this explanation. That's fine. Last night I sat down and decided, you know what? I'm gonna breed something that he would like, and I'm gonna ask him if he wants us to raise it and give him updates. So, he really likes rabbits. If you know Como, you know that that's one of his big things. So we made a bunny honker, and we might have to sell some of these, to be honest, because they are really cute. Here is, as of yet unnamed, a little bunny honker that we made for Como and gave it our plushy palette. I mean, what can you even say? It's fucking adorable. It uses the, I believe, Dutch Rabbit from Petal Dust. It is a non-overwrite, but since it's just in our game, I figured that's not a problem. And I imagine that they're so cute that, if we do put some up on Pets Bazaar, they'll probably still go, just even with a breed file necessary. Because, Jesus, look at this thing! As you can see, there is a little bit of white on the snout. I believe it uses fake. Wow, those ears move amazing. God. It uses a bit of face extensions for the snout, as it turns out. So that will get longer over time. But, oh man, look at this thing. I think it definitely was smaller than a regular honker. Because I think it inherited the bunny scales, but I'm not sure. Also, I'm gonna shift our music. We've been listening to Shoegazer for a bit now. Go do Septenary game, I think. Okay, that's good. But yeah, he loves this thing. He was so happy to see it. We're really happy he likes it. I'm gonna spoil this guy rotten. Still waiting on a name, but really happy to see it. It's really nice. Okay. Alright, we did a jackpot. Jute, I don't know how to pronounce that word. This is another one from Geek, as you can imagine from the texture style. Quadrupus. Gotta love them. That was actually, like, it's hard to say what our favorite oddball was as a kid. We liked a lot of them. Um, and, you know, Quadrupus was up there, though. We liked its weird little everything. We really enjoyed it. And the way it works from a design standpoint of using body extensions to scoot the legs like into different positions, I think that's crazy good, and I would like to can you not be down there? I think Outpost mentioned this being an issue. I'll have to fix the key balls later. Yeah, you just love the edges of the screen. So sadly we won't be able to get a ton of time out with the quadruped because some of them apparently want to be screen buddies. But yeah, this kind of green, we don't have a lot of this kind of green in our Hex collection. So it's kind of nice to get this. The blue eyes are really lovely. Right. Lincoln. Lincoln. I tried to remember if you are actually an oddball. I remember seeing one that was a little iffy as to whether it would count as an oddball. Give me a sec to check the family tree real quick. Oh god, it's huge. Alley Cat. Dynaroo. Okay, we've got... Yeah, we've got stuff going on here. There's Dynaroo involved. Okay. So Lincoln is another fave. Really, and as you can imagine, a Rex from years ago. The colors on this guy are crazy! Just nuts! I don't know if we've ever pulled off a color palette like this before, or after. Really nice. The kind of stuff that you'd think that you can only get from an alt palette. But no, he's just existing as he exists. It's so good. Yeah, he has a fun shape when he gets bigger. But this is how he is right now. Still really fun. There's some fancy rat in there for the face. That's why I was like, what? Were you a thing? Yes. There's mostly fancy rat, and the horns are the Dynaroo ones, that's right. So, yeah, I don't have a lot to say about a lot of these yet, because again, we haven't done a lot of gameplay. And this was also made 5 years ago. So, yeah, these really fun. I really like the orange lip lines on him. Really cute. Next one. Melanie, spelled M-E-L-O-N. This is a mini honker from Outpost. Oh my god. These are crazy. We have another one of these that we'll get to. Love, like, Oddballz edits, especially, right now. That's a big thing we're doing. Like, the retextures are just as awesome, but we are really into, like, Rexes. We are really into the, like, edited bases. We have our own. If you've seen the Beepo Quadrupus, you have seen our first, well, technically second, Oddballz edit, which we don't have a Beepo for ourselves yet. We should remedy that. But this is Melanie, a watermelon-themed mini honker. When we saw her, it was love at first sight when she was posted in our chat. And an immediate buy when Outpost posted the sales listings. Just incredible, and another really good example of, like, using untextured stuff, like the eyes, like the nose, like the paintballs on the nose shine, like the paw pads, like, really getting in there and making them fun colors. I really like that when people do that. The outlines, too. Really nice, very cohesive. Very into it. Love Melody. Okay. Skipping down through 5 million slugs. Okay, another lemon carrot. Rex. Kind of hard to see on this background. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna shift it. Nope, still hard to see. Gonna have to go for a darker one. You know what? That works. So this is Pillow Fort. Pillow Fort is another hybrid with a bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of stuff. But we are very, very into their vibes. The only changes we did to this are we changed the transparent texture we used, and we used our angelic palette. And man, what a cool Brex this is. And the base for it is amazing. Watch out for the skinny body, jump scare. So this is, I believe, Honker and definitely Noodle Dragon. I don't know if anything else was in there. I can't remember. But the fucking, like, dragon tail and mane on a Honker is so crazy. I love it. And because it has the Honker legs, it gives the illusion of still being big and chunky, even with the Noodle Dragon body. It's very funny when they stretch, of course, but really great. I love the heterochromia. I don't know how that happened, but I really like it. The eyelids, like, oh, just so good. And, like, there's little paintballs on it, too, from the Noodle Dragon. Like, I haven't determined if there's any others aside from the one on its ass. But there is one there. Oh, wait, no, there's one on the elbow right there. We're good. But, man, this thing. Just really pleased with it. Gets really nice looking as an adult, too. But very scrunchy as a child. Very fond of it. Okay. Okie dokie, let's keep going. Is Q61? No, that's a whale. Oh my god, okay, this is our first Oddballz Hex period aside from the hybrids. I can't remember if the hybrids came first or this one. This is a plush Zot. This file is old as shit. This is, like, really old. You know what, it might be older than the hybrids. It might be a 2018 one. Jesus. 2018, 2019. It's our attempt at making a plush Oddballz edit. It's fairly simple. It's mostly, I would say proportion edits, but it's mainly just ball changes. I don't even think it messes with scales all that much. This is obviously the baby. It does get big. It's meant to have a very soft look. We went for 0 outlines whatsoever, which is not something we usually do. We usually get, at minimum, like, we'll get rid of outlines, but we keep, the eye outlines. We did not do that here. Very, very cute. It's got, like, the stitch paintballs on the back, and instead of using a, like, spotted Zot pattern like you would see in the original breed, we used a patchwork with similar colors, except more faded. Yeah, this thing is really nice. Ruffle's old. Ruffle's a really, really old one, but I really like it. You gonna snub me for a second? Okay. Yeah, really, really fond of it. Looking forward to raising it, because we made this ages ago and felt really attached to it, and then just it fell to the wayside, I guess. That's kind of why we're getting into these natural raising batches, is to give a lot of pets that, you know, didn't get their due spotlight a little chance. That's Ruffle. We have another plush Zot in a bit. Forgive me, my game is slowing down for indiscernible reasons. Okay, another mini honker. This is shocking. Also from Outpost, as you can imagine. Look at this little goth guy. Like, so good. Uses the lightning textures from our site. The other one also used melon textures from our site that we handed him. We handed Outpost. And then Outpost did, like, fades and solids to match. Like, if you look very carefully, there's fades on these, which is awesome. And then, like, the white outlines, like, it's so good. It's so striking. The inverted eyes, the solids match the eyelids, like, perfectly. Really nice. Yeah, kind of excited to see, especially what, this one, hello, turns out to be like personality-wise, because it's already got such strong, like, appearance, strong impression. I'm very curious as to see what it's going to be like as a pet, and, like, personality-wise. Very cool. Okay, next one. Oops, okay, I upset my computer. Another grins. This is Smirk, and oh my god, the purple. Crazy. It looks like a fade, too. Is that a Z-shape or a fade? That is a fade. And then, like, the sunset colored toes, like, oh my god. Crazy texture work. Really like how, like, pretty this one is, and then you look at its face and it's still a goblin. Really, really nice. The blue eyes really pull it together. Looking forward to, at the very least, introducing the grins to each other and seeing how that goes. Alright, that's smart. Okay, this one we got 5 minutes before the video. This is Soup. And Soup looks a little fucked up right now in terms of, like, body proportions, because as it turns out, this kid looks really weird as a baby. When it'll grow up, it will have, just a, like, more standard bullet body with, like, a kitty face. I have no idea why the limbs are the way they are. It must be some disparity between move sections. You can also see the toes are, like, a weird portion thing. I'm not sure what's going on there. But, we picked this up from Cheat's shop 5 minutes before the video, and gave it the Zaba palette, and immediately worked out. Looks great. Looks fantastic. Very Halloween-y. Very, like... I mean, very Halloween-y. I kind of hit it on the head the first time. Yeah. Not much to say about this guy yet, because we know literally nothing, and the newest member of the Oddballz bunch, like, as new as it gets. Yeah. Excellent. Very spooky. Gonna have to keep them in mind for, like, Halloween stuff. Because they've got that pumpkin orange and, like, a deep black purple. It is purple if you look at it real close. So that's Soup. Tap. This is another quadrupus. And man, it's got those oddball spots. I'm pretty sure that's a recolored dot texture, actually. I'm gonna change the background again because you are blending way in with that. This'll do. Just wow. Nailed the 90s vibe. Nailed it. And the eyes are very subtle. Like, I really like that. I believe in the babies community they call it firefly eyes when the irises match the pupil, just a different shade. It's something we really like in pets, and once again, we need to fix this guy from going to the bottom of the screen. Get over here. But yeah, and the pink nose, lovely. Really lovely. Very big fan. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left, and I do think I am going to cut off the video there because it is getting long. I did want to do some gameplay with these guys, but this is already like a 30-minute long video. So this is another unnamed Rex that we did literally last night. We were making cat honkers and giving them different palettes, and we realized the plushy palette has some really nice stuff to it. So, you know, we found one that looks good. This is a honker crossed with the Reloaded Tubby, which is a file we had the very good fortune to finally have the other day as an overwriting. Just, wow. With the modeled texture, that's like, kind of, I think it was Ashi texture or something like that. I mean, wow. It just looks amazing in the plushy palette. Like, very Halloween-y, but very soft, very cuddly. Yeah, I am really delighted with this thing. No name yet. It's still got the default breeding name from batch breeding. But man, so cute. Probably gonna see if this one gets along well with Komos, just because they have very similar vibes. They are both oh god, they'd actually be like half siblings, because they both have the same honker parent. Oh well, we gotta have them No, that's important. But yeah, expect a lot more of these the next time we do an Oddballz video, because I can't imagine we won't end up keeping more of them. Okay, last quadrupus. This is Kiko. We've actually played with this one more than the other ones, because this one was the first one we got, I think. First one we played with, anyway. The pink eyes are so funny. Stayed up too late. Stayed up way too late. And then like this magenta lightning pattern. It's so good. It's so good. Another geek text. I forget if I mentioned that. Though his style with these is pretty evident. Yeah, just fantastic. We actually have his easy retexture quadrupus base that we used for the Beepos. So yeah, I was like, did we use that? Yes, we did, and we used it for the Beepos. Still need to get one for ourselves. So, very good. Might get a rename because we have a Morbid character with that name, and we get fussy about that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's Tiptoe. Very nice. 2 left. Tombstone. We got a palette swap also 5 minutes before this video. I'm not sure if we'll keep it yet, but it does look pretty nice. It's our plushie palette. What a surprise. That's just like the most cohesive palette we have right now. It has the best chance of success with stuff like this. But yeah, Tombstone. We weren't really big on them for a long time because we weren't huge on their textures, which is why they got a repalette. But the shape is phenomenal. I think grins. I am like 90% sure grins on the body. Another, Brex hybrid with base breeds. Yeah, I really like the orange on it. I think we will keep this. So that's Tombstone. And yes, it will get a lot bigger. This is it at a young age, I am pretty sure. Yeah, that's it at 12. Gets a lot bigger, as you'd imagine from grins. And then last one, this is also one we hexed. This is one we did last year, actually. We revitalized our Plush is Hot file because people were asking about it, and we did a bunch of retextures on it, and this is the one we took for ourselves out of that new batch. I mean, like, it's, again, we really like pajama pattern stuff, we like sleepy stuff, this kind of like alt wizard texture we have from our own texture board. We use it all the time, we really love it. I believe it's from the Wizardry pack. This one, I think, specifically might be a not quite wizard recolor. But, yeah, really tiny. I forgot how tiny baby Zots are. Loves to climb the screen, apparently. But, yeah, no name on this one yet. We've got a bunch to name, and as you can see, there's a lot in general. We haven't even explored them, like, playing with each other. Oh my god, get down from there. You just want to climb, huh? Yeah, alright, you do that. Yeah. That's all of them. That's all of our balls. This video took a very long time, and, I knew it would. But I was hoping to get some gameplay in, but that will have to be another day, or off-screen, or well, we'll see. But those are the Oddballz. I say this knowing we are probably going to return to our chat, or return to our Brexing nightmare, and immediately get more. But yeah, that's all of them. Weird little alien guys. Gotta love them. And we will go post this, and I have, like, so much shit to do with uploading breed files, so might be more videos later showing off the new breed files going up, because we've got 6 going up on Patreon, 6 going up on the Bad Death site, just complete public access. It's gonna get wild. So that's my goal for today, is getting those up. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.